48th Annual National Football League Selection Meeting is now in session. First choice, first round, Baltimore Colts. Baltimore selects as the first choice in the draft, quarterback John Elway of Stanford.
Shout out to the New York Sheridan where that went down. That was 1983. John Elway out of Stanford, the first overall pick. That's 40 years ago, guys. It's thought of one of the best draft classes of all time, if not the best. 8 Hall of Famers taken: Elway, Marino, Jim Kelly, Eric Dickerson, Darryl Green. In that spirit, we're going to break down some draft picks with a draft. And we're going to do an edition of Rough Draft right here at the table.
Yes!
Guys, today's Rough Draft, where we do anything from drafting our favorite college players to our favorite ice creams. The topic always changes. Today is going to be, we're going to be drafting what we think are the best draft picks of all time. Now, what does that mean? It does not mean Peyton Manning, #1 to the Colts, who was a great draft pick, but obviously it was Peyton Manning. We're talking value, maybe a little emphasis on late round, where they went. That was a very savvy draft pick that paid dividends for years to come, and maybe everyone else didn't have it. We're going to do a 3-round draft of the players that we think were those best picks with the best value. Snake draft around the table, 30 seconds per pick. The goal is to put together the most impressive 3-player squad. Also, it is stopping at 1983, 40 years ago. So while Bart Starr in the 17th round of the Packers was a hell of a pick, it is not eligible because it's not within 1983. So that is our draft. Does anybody have any questions? Should we start? I certainly have some. I think we're just going to
I've got a list already. Let's go.
It's called Rough Draft. So here's the thing. You think it's hard enough? We don't even know the draft order. We're going to find out right now. We have something called the randomizer here. It's going to be our 4 faces over Colleen and Jason's shoulders. Go ahead and put them up. It's not going to go in the big six. It's going to go right here. We're going to randomize our 4 faces.
Okay.
Whoever it lands on gets the #1 overall pick. All right? The #1 overall pick will be Jason McCourty. All right, so what that means is Jason is on the clock, and then it's going to go Peter, myself, and Colleen will get 2 in a row, and it will snake back. That's it.
Colleen loves fantasy football. She says she hates the snake draft. She hates being at the bookend of the snake draft.
I didn't want to be at the bookend spot in this particular exercise, and I spoke into existence.
You get 2 in a row. Jason McCourty, 30 seconds, the best draft pick of all time, in your opinion.
I love this when the lights get low, and it's that feeling, and your palms get a little sweaty.
I'm
with
nervous.
The first overall pick, I don't even need the entire 30 seconds. You guys all know I'm going with a Michigan man, Tom Brady, the 199th overall pick in the 2000 draft. Tom, welcome to the team. Come lead us. I am excited to have you.
That's incredible.
Great pick.
Okay.
Now, Jason, you got to sit and wait.
Yeah.
Peter, you are on the clock. Best draft pick ever.
Okay, I want Hall of Famers.
Man.
I want value. I want guys who... All right, I know he's on an opposing show, but if you're telling me I can get a Hall of Fame player with the 192nd pick in the 7th round,
Peter.
I'm taking one of the biggest talkers and one of the biggest champions. I'm taking Shannon Sharp, a 7th round pick in 1990. Shannon Sharp out of Savannah State.
That's great. It's a great pick, Peter. That was my pick.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic. It's exactly what we're looking for, someone that successful that late. I'll just follow suit, and I'll buy Colleen very little time as she prepares to make 2 picks. You have a Hall of Famer. You have a Hall of Famer. I'm taking a Hall of Famer. Peter, you took a 192nd overall pick. I'm going to take 196, Terrell Davis. 2-time Super Bowl champ. Made his way covering kicks for the Broncos, and then he went on to be a 2,000-yard rusher. Imagine in the 196th overall pick in a few weeks, somebody gets a 2,000-yard rusher. TD is on Team KB. We have Brady, we have Shannon Sharp, we have Terrell Davis, we have Colleen Wolfe with 2 straight picks.
Woo! Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go here. Going to take a quarterback first. Most important position, Dan Marino.
Dan Marino, okay.
Welcome to the squad. We are going to win you a Super Bowl.
Dan Marino, 27th overall pick, so still a first-round pick. But considering he was Marino and he was 26 teams passed on him, there is a value there. I like it. All right, so that's the end of the first round. Start the second round now, Colleen, and we will snake back.
All right, still on the clock. So since I went with a 27th overall pick with my last one, I will counter that with a 7th round pick who went 183rd overall in 1987. Welcome to the squad, Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson!
All right, we got controversy.
I got a controversy.
Talk about it, Peter. Talk about it.
Colleen, yes, the Raiders took him with a 7th round pick. However, he was a first overall pick by the Buccaneers and just refused to come. Does that still count?
Yes.
I think it counts. I think it counts.
If you look it up, the Raiders did pick him in the 7th round. They did.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they didn't get years and years of production out of Bo. Like, it's not as if he ran to the Hall of Fame,
counts.
but it goes in the books as a 7th round pick. Peter's furious. Colleen is ruthless. The rough draft game ain't for shrinking violets, okay, everybody?
Okay.
I have my 2nd round pick now. I took Terrell Davis in the 1st round, and in the 2nd round, guys, I'm just going to keep lining up jackets. Give me. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. Here, you want value? 203rd overall pick, the Super Bowl 20 MVP, Richard Dent.
Wow.
203. 202 picks before Richard Dent. Incredible. I'm going to take him. Super Bowl MVP, Hall of Famer, countless sacks. Richard Dent is on my squad, joining Terrell Davis, Monsters of the Midway. Peter Strager on the clock. In the 1st round, you took Shannon Sharp. Who is your 2nd round pick?
We're doing asterisks, right? Can I do a supplemental draft pick, or are we not allowed to?
Of course.
It was just drafted.
Peter,
That counts.
You do you, buddy.
That counts.
Selected by the Philadelphia Eagles in the 4th round of the supplemental 1987 draft, Hall of Famer, Good Morning Football former co-host, Chris Carter is on my team.
That's interesting. Give me a quick ditty on the Carter draft story. He went supplemental.
87, supplemental draft. After the draft, he declared, and he got
Yes.
drafted in the 4th round of the supplemental draft. It used to be a much bigger thing.
That's incredible. All right, Peter.
It counts.
Yes. I think that
It
the Bo
counts.
pick lit your fire to do that.
Yeah.
You didn't want to be the first one to do some sort of a hijinks, but that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm on the clock. I'm going to go with a guy who just recently was out and called himself one of the GOATs at the wide receiver position. I got Tom Brady. He needs someone to throw to. I'm going with Terrell Owens, drafted in the 3rd round. Hall of Fame guy, incredible wide receiver. I'm going with T.O. to get the ball from Tom Brady.
It's a great pick. That's 2 rounds. We've had controversy. We've had a little chalk. We've had a 1st round pick in Dan Marino. We've had everything. 1 round remaining.
Yes.
Jason McCourty, you have taken Terrell Owens and Tom Brady. It's a hell of a squad already.
Yeah.
1 more pick to start the 3rd round, and we'll finish this up.
Yeah, I have a team that is fiery. They're not afraid to talk trash. They're not afraid to mix it up. I'm going to go with somebody on the defensive side of the ball, and recently retired. I'm going with a 5th round draft pick, 154 overall. I am going with Richard Sherman. My team. We're talking trash all day long, baby. We're in your face. Let's go.
Super into
Jason's
that.
got a squad. So you have Tom Brady, Terrell Owens, and Richard Sherman.
Yes.
Peter, did you find out someone who drank a draft beer once and you'll be able to take him for some sort of loophole? Go ahead.
I've got Shannon Sharp. I've got Chris Carter.
Yes.
I think I'm going to take the greatest tight end of his generation, a 2-time Super Bowl champion, a 63rd overall pick. I'm taking Travis Kelce as a value pick. You're talking about the best at his position, potentially of all time, and he was slipped all the way to the 3rd round. Travis Kelce, a 3rd round pick.
Peter Strager, Travis Kelce. Wow. Peter, you got a squad too.
I like it.
All right. So I have Terrell Davis. I have Richard Dent, okay? I have the 196th pick.
Yeah.
I have a 203rd pick. I am now going to take a 195th pick.
Okay.
My 3rd player is Antonio Brown.
Whoa!
Antonio Brown at 195. All my picks are 195 and past. You want value? I give you Team KB. Colleen Wolfe, the Mr. Irrelevant pick. Here it comes. What do you have up your sleeve?
Okay. Well, I tore my sleeves off today.
I see that.
And we are, you know what? I'm going to go with a guy, 1993,
Okay.
Okay.
2nd round pick.
Okay.
I need a defender on my team.
2nd round pick.
And I need a guy who I grew up loathing because he was in the NFC
I know who it is.
East. And he's also a great talker. Welcome to the squad, Michael Strahan.
Michael Strahan,
Hey.
40th overall pick in 1993. All right, so everyone did it philosophically different. Colleen took a 1st and a 2nd round pick amongst it. I went way late. That was our draft. Now we're going to take a little moment and we're going to look back on how everybody did. Jason just was coming up with aces. There you go. Peter, break down the draft.
I like my.
We're going to change this around so you get the order, but I got Shannon Sharp, Chris Carter, and Travis Kelce. I went 7th round, 4th round of the supplemental, and a 3rd round.
Okay. McCourty, talk about your squad. You technically...
When you get the first overall pick, I mean, there's something about it. When you have Tom Brady on your team, it just stands out. But then 2nd round, I went with Terrell Owens and was able to finish it out with a 5th round draft pick and Richard Sherman. Tyreek Hill was close to joining my team, but some guys slipped and I was able to get some other guys.
Interesting. Wolf?
It's a superstar team.
It is.
And this is the star power. I almost need sunglasses to even read this board right now. This is endorsement deal after endorsement deal. We are winning. We are getting paid. Everything's coming up us.